Good afternoon. We're going to start. What a great day in the Alleghany Highlands. This is an important day. Welcome to all of you. Especially welcome Governor Northam and Deputy Secretary Rasnick. We are so delighted that you're here. I've been told to keep on a tight schedule because the governor's on a tight schedule, so I'll do my best to be brief and swift. My name is Greg Madsen. It's my honor to serve as the chair of the board for the Alleghany Highlands Economic Development Corporation. And when I'm not doing that, I work for Carillion Clinic. And again, welcome to all of you. This is a great showing. I'm so proud to see all of you. The program today will be brief. The first thing that's going to happen is I'm going to acknowledge the elected officials in the audience. Deputy Secretary Rasnick's going to speak and then introduce the governor. The governor will speak for a moment. We're going to take a picture after the governor speaks with the ED staff, Deputy Secretary, Chairman Bennett, Mayor Seibold and Brinkley, Senator Deeds and Delegate Austin. So then Senator Deeds and Delegate Austin will make a few comments. And you'll have to endure a few closing comments from me at the end, but I promise to be brief. I'm sorry for the wind. So I want to introduce the elected officials. This has been a moving list, so if I miss somebody, please help me acknowledge them. And if I acknowledge somebody who's not here, that's because this has been a list that's changing hour by hour. But we want to appreciate the elected officials. We know it's not an easy job and the pay is not great, and we just appreciate what you do for our governments, whether it be federal, state, or local. And so I'm going to announce your name. If you could just either stand up, put your hand up, and we'll save applause for the end. But again, this is just to acknowledge all of you for what you do. We have Kelly Johnson representing Senator Warner. Are you here? Here we go. We have Randy Williamson representing Senator Kane. We have Cody Mumpower representing Congressman Griffith. There we go over there. They're a tight group. Bipartisanship over there. From our General Assembly, people you know and love, Senator Cree Deeds. We have Delegate Terry Austin, and you'll hear from them in just a bit. From the Alleghany County Board of Supervisors, we have Steve Bennett, who is the chair. We have James Griffith. He's here. There he is. We have Cletus Nicely up here in the front. Joan Vandersdal. There she is. And Matt Garten was a question mark. Is he here? No. Okay. From the Clifton Forge Town Council, we have the mayor, Carl Brinkley, the end right there. We have Gail Pillart. There she is. David Olchin. I had to get a pronunciation of his name before. They said Olchin, so I got it. And we have our host, the City Council of Covington, and we have the Mayor, Tom Seibold. And a special thank you for hosting us in your fine city and this beautiful facility, so thank you so much. We have David Crozier. We have Raymond Hunter, and Alan Tucker. They're sitting next to each other, so they've kind of got those interlaced. So let's give them a round of applause. Did I miss anybody? This is audience participation, huh? No, okay, we got that right. Marla, good job, we got that right. It's my pleasure to introduce Cassidy Rasnick. She is the Deputy Secretary of Commerce and Trade that gave me a very long bio to read. She says, don't read it. But I will mention one thing. She's a native of Botetourt County, so she's very familiar with the Alleghany Highlands in this part of Virginia. So it's my delight to introduce Cassidy to you. Thank you.
Thanks, Greg. Appreciate that. I've been given the same instructions, so I'm going to be brief too. Want to say one thing about the regional collaboration here that we're seeing between the city, the county, and the town. We're really thrilled to see that regional collaboration is working all across the state, and we're proud that we can highlight what's happening here in Alleghany and Covington and the town of Clifton Forge. So again, my job's kind of pointless here. I'm here to introduce somebody that needs no introduction. Governor Ralph Northam has spent his life serving the Commonwealth and our country as an Army doctor, pediatric neurologist, state senator, lieutenant governor, and now governor. He spent his career diagnosing problems and working to solve them. Virginia offers many of its residents a good job, a great education, and an outstanding quality of life. Unfortunately, that doesn't translate into all of Virginia. So the governor is focused specifically on improving our access to resources in rural Virginia. It's something that we're really proud to be here today to celebrate. So without further ado, Governor.
Good afternoon, Covington, it is good to be here. Thank you, Cass. Thank you for your leadership as our Deputy Secretary. Also like to acknowledge a couple other folks, if I can. Eric Johnson, who is our Director of the Department of Housing and Community Development. Thank you for your leadership, Eric. Thank you for being here. And a lot of you all have been recognized with Cree. It's always good to see you, and Terry. We miss you in Richmond. You need to come visit us soon. But you know, I remind folks all the time that you all are blessed to have such great public servants, and this is not the easiest time to serve the public, but I believe it's the most important time. We have significant challenges out there, and just as Greg said, and Greg, thank you for your hospitality, it's good for us to work in a bipartisan way. That's the Virginia way, and that's the way we get things done. I saw him in the audience a little bit earlier, and I just wanted to thank the Sheriff of Alleghany County, Sheriff Hall. What great leadership he has brought to this area of Virginia, and he and his son Ryan, whether you all know this or not, have been instrumental in helping me travel around the Commonwealth of Virginia talking about the opioid crisis. And it is not an easy topic to talk about, but it is something that we need to all wrap our arms around. It's a challenge for Virginia, and just to let you all know, last year in this great Commonwealth, we lost 1,227 Virginians to opioid overdose, and so it's something that we're taking very seriously as a physician. It hits me in the heart, and so Sheriff Hall, I know I saw you here earlier, but thank you for your leadership, and I appreciate all of your help. Folks ask me, you know, what's important in the Commonwealth of Virginia? What do I want to do as the 73rd governor? And it is very simple, and that is, it was not that long ago that Virginia was the #1 state in this great country of ours in which to do business. And for a number of reasons, we fell off of that curve. 2 years ago, we were 13th in the country. Last year, we moved up to 7th. This year, it was just announced that Virginia is the 4th leading state in which to do business. Help working together, we're going to bring Virginia back to being #1. And a couple of things, you know, our unemployment rate now in Virginia is at 3.2%. It's the lowest it's been in over 10 years. And so good things are happening in Virginia, but we have challenges, and that's one of the reasons why I'm here today. You may be able to tell, I'm also from rural Virginia. If you go to the Eastern Shore, where I'm from, or the south side of Virginia, or here in the Southwest, the unemployment rate is nowhere near 3.2%. So in order to lift up all of Virginia, we need to help rural Virginia, and we're doing that through investing. We're investing in education, bringing more talent into the area. As you all know, talent attracts talent. We're also focused on broadband. This is a pet peeve of mine. All of Virginia should have access to broadband, and it's certainly a priority of ours over the next 4 years. The other challenge that we have in Virginia is that no region in Virginia should be solely dependent on just one industry, whether it be in Northern Virginia or Hampton Roads or here in the Southwest. So with some urgency, we need to diversify our economy. And so one of our best strategies for growing and diversifying the economy is to create an environment that fosters small business innovation, an entrepreneurial ecosystem. So I'm happy to be here today to announce some funding that will help you all find and support new entrepreneurs. The Alleghany Highlands Economic Development Corporation will receive a 2018 Community Business Launch Program grant. You know, it's a good part of my job when we deliver checks. So that's what makes this fun.
There'll be more, won't there?
Yes, yeah, the truck should be rolling up soon. The $45,000 grant from the Virginia Department of Housing and Community Development will support a unique partnership between the City of Covington, the town of Clifton Forge, and other regional partners for a business plan competition. The idea is to create new businesses to fill vacant storefronts in both communities and encourage small business growth. The Virginia Community Business Launch Program is a new approach to support Virginia's business strategies. It truly places the community at the heart of entrepreneurial and small business development. This competition has built awareness, generated excitement, and recognizes the importance of small business in our communities. The program starts with a community's unique vision for its future, and then uses a local business competition to find entrepreneurs who connect with that vision. CBL prepares these entrepreneurs with the tools to operate successful businesses in a downtown or neighborhood commercial district, and it allows them to compete for funding to start up their new endeavor. While only a few entrepreneurs will win the competition, the program has given rise to many budding entrepreneurs who are prepared to run successful businesses in their communities. Since its inception in 2015, the Community Business Launch Program has awarded more than $1.2 million in total funding to 15 communities to create and expand small businesses. In total, 373 entrepreneurs have participated in the program in communities throughout the Commonwealth, with 52 new businesses created and 25 additional businesses expanded. In that same time, we have seen 148 new jobs created and 55 buildings in our downtowns filled. This is a smart investment and shows how even a small amount of funding can have a large and widespread impact on our communities and the lives of our citizens. The winning businesses will open in Covington and Clifton Forge and create new jobs that will only enhance this region. Through this grant, Alleghany Highlands not only looks forward to welcoming new and expanding businesses, but they are continuing their efforts to diversify their economy through entrepreneurship. They'll also target niches that are part of the regional culture here, such as outdoor recreation, restaurants, wineries and breweries, art and culture, and unmanned systems. And I'm excited to hear that you will be working to engage and ignite that same spirit of entrepreneurship in your local youth by involving them in the local competition. This is truly a community-based business competition that will fill storefronts and spur economic growth in these downtowns. In addition to the grant for Alleghany Highlands Economic Development Corporation, I also want to announce additional funding for 3 other communities through the Community Business Launch Program. The Downtown Danville Association, the City of Galax, and the City of Suffolk will all receive grants of $45,000 each to implement their own community business launch programs in their respective communities. I want to congratulate all of you for what you have done and what you continue to do to support your entrepreneurs and create strong businesses in your community. We always want to find new ways to help our future business owners succeed. That helps build a strong Virginia economy and vibrant communities. I know you all here in Alleghany County, Covington, and Clifton Forge are working hard to collaborate on development, revitalize your downtowns, and expand into new industries. So it's great to be here in Covington today. I congratulate you on this award of $45,000. And I want to just leave you on this note, and I said this at the beginning of my comments. We're all in this together in Virginia, whether it be metropolitan areas or rural Virginia. And there is nothing I like more than coming to rural Virginia. I grew up on a small farm on Virginia's Eastern Shore. I'm used to being around hard-working, genuine people just like yourselves. And I want you to know that we have 3.5 years left in my administration, and I'm going to do everything that I can to lift rural Virginia up and make all of Virginia Good. So thank you all for being here today. And without further ado, Greg, if you could come up, I'd like to present this check to you. But this is a check for $45,000, and like Greg said, just watch out for the truck because hopefully there's more coming. So thank you for having me here, and you all have a great day. Congratulations to all of you.